We have it totally under control. One person coming in from China, it's going to be just fine. We have it very well under control. My administration will take all necessary steps to safeguard our citizens from this threat. A lot of people think that goes away in April. I think it's going to work out fine. We have it very much under control. We're very close to a vaccine. Because of all we've done, the risk to the American people remains very low. 15 within a couple of days is going to be down to close to zero. One day it's like a miracle. It will disappear. And this is their new hope. Unfortunately, one person passed away overnight. You take a solid flu vaccine, you don't think that would have an impact or much of an impact on corona? Anybody that needs a test gets a test. It will go away, just stay calm. I don't take responsibility at all. It's something that we have tremendous control over. We're not going to let the cure be worse than the problem. I hope we can do this by Easter. The CDC is advising the use of non-medical cloth face covering, so it's voluntary. You don't have to do it.
Just minutes after a Fox News report on the demonstrations, the president began tweeting, "Liberate Minnesota, liberate Michigan, and liberate Virginia."
And I see the disinfectant where it knocks it out. Is there a way we can do something like that by injection inside? Or this is going to go away? This is going to go away without a vaccine. We have met the moment, and we have prevailed. Many of these people aren't very sick, but they still go down as a case. The virus is abating, dying out. The Chinese virus, Kung Flu, I have done a phenomenal job with it. The reason we have more cases than other countries is because our testing is so much. Kung Flu? I think that at some point that's going to sort of just disappear. We are likewise getting under control. We show cases, 99% of which are totally harmless. We want to get our schools open. I didn't listen to my experts. We have therapies and we have vaccines. You're losing a lot of lives by keeping things closed. So we're at about 135,000 and we'll be at somewhat higher than that by the time it ends. It will probably, unfortunately, get worse before it gets better. That's the way it is. That's the way it is.
The most deceptive, lying president in history finally told the truth. Somehow, it was more shocking than all his deceptions.
When you do testing to that extent, you're going to find more people, you're going to find more cases. So I said to my people, slow the testing down, please.
Slow the testing down? Slow down our chance to save tens of thousands of lives. Slow down our understanding of where COVID is and how it's spreading. Slow down the steps to reopen the economy. Every single expert told him to test more and test faster. And now, we know his response.
Slow the testing down,
in the midst
please.
of the worst economic crisis in decades and with COVID's death toll rising, Republicans have delayed vital economic support for American families. They don't care that tens of millions of Americans are out of work, struggling to pay rent, and that local food banks are strained to the brink. Times have never been harder, and people are hurting. What's the delay? Mitch McConnell wants to protect big companies who are taking advantage of the COVID crisis by giving them immunity from accountability. That means companies could cut corners, expose workers or their families to infection, or rip off consumers without any consequences. With the economy on the edge, it's time for Mitch McConnell and Donald Trump to put people first, for once. Call them today. Remind them, if they won't protect Americans now,
That's
we'll
why
vote
this
them out
November, more than ever, the choice is clear. It's America or Trump.